are such an asshole!
Hey kids. Cappy, I need some help understanding the rationale of taking out Parent Plus loans at any time, but particularly later in life. I have some friends in their mid to late 50s who I was surprised to hear comment how happy they were to be included in the student loan bailout. These guys have very good six-figure jobs, are seemingly intelligent, work in highly technical fields. I don't care. They're parasites. Kick them in the nuts for me. I have a couple kids who went to college with no financial aid of any kind. We started UGM investment accounts when they were 2, but ended up cash flowing their college and gifting the funds as they went to relatively affordable schools. Well, you're a good parent. Both graduate debt free and are now have good paying jobs. My wife and I have no debt of any kind. If we just don't like owing anyone any money. Right. And I'll guarantee your friends with the good six-figure jobs, they have no money either. I guarantee you they are keeping up with the Joneses and pissing away their money. Otherwise, why would they be paying 7% interest? Help me understand the mindset of being in debt on a car, house, and then a bloody student loan in your 50s. I personally couldn't handle that and would do anything to get out of it as quickly as possible, but these guys seem fine with it, like it's the normal way. It's normal to live that way. Yeah, I guarantee you they're paycheck to paycheck people. They don't look their finances, their budget. They don't look at what something costs. They look at what the payment is. I guarantee you, that's what it is. I try not to be resentful about having made sacrifices to pay for my own kids' college and then being asked to pay for these other guys as well when I know they took vacations, bought newer cars, bigger houses. There's your answer. But it's hard. Okay, if you're looking for solace, they live under the constant stress of being this close to bankruptcy day after day. Like they are one check away from having everything repossessed. Wife loses a job, the company goes under, hubby loses his job. That's the benefit of doing it the way you did. You don't have any stress. These people's entire lives will have been slaves to the banks, the banks and the credit card companies and the mortgage company and the government. And you could give them their $10,000 or $20,000 bailout. They'll still F it up. So there's your solace. On the other hand, I get to sit on the sidelines with some popcorn, watch drama and hand wringer over what will happen. So I guess there's that. Yeah. You don't have to worry about it. Why do all the fat people get all the healthcare benefits? Well, because they're fat. Do you want to be fat? Do you want their life? But they get more healthcare benefits. You don't need the healthcare benefits because you're healthy. Can you help me understand the mindset around intentionally taking out a Parent Plus loan and still having it in your 50s when you should be thinking about retirement? So let's go. Let's do this. Hang on. Let's go through what a Parent Plus loan is from the federal government. The U.S. Department of Education makes Direct Plus loans to eligible parents through schools participating in the Direct Loan Program. A Direct Plus loan is commonly referred to as a Parent Plus loan when made to a parent borrower. So your kid doesn't have enough credit on his own to get a loan. And so they don't have enough funding to go to college because they have to go to a prestigious flagship campus. And so these Joneses come in and they co-sign a loan essentially for the children. That's what it is. And the parents are ultimately responsible. And you know that millennials and Zoomer kids that these people brought up, of course, they didn't teach them work ethic or discipline. So those kids aren't going to work. So then the parents are dependent on it. And it's funny watching boomers in my generation. Oh, I got to pay. Am I eligible for a Parent Plus loan? To receive a Parent Plus loan, you must be the biological or adoptive parents of a do. Not have an adverse credit history. Meet the general eligibility requirements for federal student aid. Grandparents and legal guardians are not eligible to receive Parent Plus loans. What is the current interest rate? You ready? 7.54%. These parents borrowed money or co-signed guaranteed a loan, 7.54, to help their kid afford a degree in sociology or political science or some other joke of a degree. So I love it. Like, these boomers don't have money for retirement. I'm calling them boomers, even though 50s, I guess you're Gen X, but these boomers don't have money for retirement. Would you like to be that? Again, do you want to be the fat person? Getting all the health care? How much can I borrow? Cost of attendance at the school your child will attend minus any other financial assistance for your child receives. Here, this is good. Can I receive a Parent Plus loan if I have an adverse credit history? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? A credit check will be performed during the application process. If you have an adverse credit history, you may still receive a Parent Plus loan through one of these two options. Obtaining an endorser, the word they use, endorser, who does not have an adverse credit history. An endorser is someone who agrees to repay the Parent Plus loan if you don't repay it. So already, the Parent Plus loan is a co-signed loan, meaning the kid should pay it first. And if that kid can't pay it, then the parents are the second guarantors of that loan. But Americans are so stupid and so pathetic that you need a guarantor for the second guarantor for the first guarantor. So there are 3 guarantors. Because let's just be honest, American parents nowadays, they don't have their financial act together. Oh, you make fun of the boomers, but American parents today are just worthless. Just truly stupid freaking people. So they need their parents, if they're still alive, the grandparents, to guarantee the loan they guaranteed to their children. That's how bad the average American family is right now with their finances. So you want to know why? So I took a couple notes here. Like, let's go back to your very specific question. Help me understand the mindset around intentionally taking out a Parent Plus loan, having in your 50s, you should be thinking about retirement. Okay, so first, American parents are stupid. All right. When I wrote Poor Richard's Retirement, only 30% of the boomers had enough money saved up for retirement. Today's modern Gen X parents don't have that money saved up either. They're even worse than the boomers. Why? Because they're stupid. They don't understand finances. They didn't save for retirement. They're also lazy. And just like everyone else, they got to keep up with the Joneses, so they're pissing away all their money. So they don't know how basic retirement planning works. Again, their budget is not how much does it cost. It's what's the payment. All right. 2, along the same lines of them being stupid, they don't know how loans work. There was this 58-year-old who got a master's in public health administration. She was shocked to find out she had $250,000 in debt because she didn't know how compound interest worked. That is a almost 60-year-old woman. Your average American. I went to school with the people who are parents now. They're all morons. That's why you shouldn't be listening to your parents, kids. They're morons. I guarantee you they don't even know how the loans work or what 7.5% interest makes. They just think it's free money like they're dumbass kids. Another thing, they don't know a value of a degree that their kid's getting. Any degree is a good degree. And for the most part, American parents don't raise their kids or invest in their kids. They just throw money at the problem, usually other people's money. Like, give them money. Give them money. Give them money. How's that work out for suburbanite princes and princesses? How's that work out? How's that work out for the ghetto kids and the borrowed kids getting all that government money? How's that work out? Oh, it doesn't. And then the only other reason I could think as it pertains to American parents being stupid is that they are prideful. That they can't have a kid living at home. What will the neighbors think, or what will my brother think? So they need their kid out. And a lot of American parents are stupid enough to conflate going to college with having a job and being productive for society. So as long as the kid's in school or work, they don't care. They don't care about what the degree is. and the need to brag about their kid. They got I've seen it, man. Graduation, high school graduation. She got accepted at, what was it? Some no-name college. She got a major in marketing. I'm like, she is so effed. But mom was beaming with pride. I do remember that woman as well. Her sister did graduate. Her daughter graduated. Well, she's trying to find herself. I'm like, you worthless, pathetic piece of crap. You joke of a parent. And more commonly, okay, I'm going to tell our immigrant community, we got a lot of you young guys, and yeah, your parents come here. Do not fall. This is not Native American parents. This is immigrant parents, okay? So please pay attention. Both sets of parents think that attending college is an accomplishment in itself. It is not. But by God, how many immigrant parents? Our first family member to go to college. I'm the first family member to go to college. And you all major in dumb crap. Usually criminal justice to get your brother or your dad out of jail or to figure out what's going on. I'm the first one to go to college. It's not an accomplishment. It's not an accomplishment. But their parents got a break. My son, Eduardo, first Vasquez, last name, the first Rodriguez to go to college. So proud. So proud. What's he studying? Latino American culture studies. Well, too bad for Eduardo, because he's going to be piss poor like you, huh? Good thing you came to this country to piss away an opportunity. And then Eduardo was begging for student loan bailouts, working roofing, which he could have done with his dad or his brothers. Actually could have made some good money doing that. And then just some other ones. Why? There's Parent Plus loans. They want the kid to get out of the house so dad can start banging mom again on the kitchen island. But you look at modern day parents, no one wants to have sex with that wife. Who wants to have sex with that thing? The kitchen island would break. And then there's other ulterior motives. Obviously, the government and colleges have a financial and political interest in going. Government makes 7.5%. Having parents, suckers, co-sign these loans. Government also has a huge incentive in getting as many kids into college, so they create more Democrats. That's all it is. And colleges obviously want the tuition money, $500 a credit. They don't care how you finance it. That's your problem to pay it back. Admin and professors got your money. And there you go. Any super chat? Justin Brink, $5 here. Cappy, get yourself some Robitussin. Yeah, I'm gonna go into town and get some soup. That's it. All right. I'll see you guys later. Oh, link below is the link to Worthless, Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. I cannot emphasize this enough to you kids. Your parents aren't going to listen because your parents are stupid. Please, if you're going to spend 4 years and $100,000, please make sure you major in the right thing, okay? Don't become Eduardo studying criminal justice, wondering why his dad's in jail. Please don't do that. Study like Atham, chemical engineering, accounting, bobbity, 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 boo. It's in the book. And parents, sit down, okay? For all the Gen X parents out there, sit down. For once, could you actually care about your children? And not to mention your own finances. And before you co-sign on your mentally impaired special needs child to go off to get a liberal arts degree, could you maybe do some research first before you sign that dotted line? Could you do that? Maybe poof your bangs up and get a jean jacket that says Metallica on it because you're really cool. Maybe you can do that. You can do that. But those little people running around now? They're bigger people. Yeah, those are your kids. Maybe because you did such a crap job not raising them. Maybe you make sure they go and major in the right thing. Yes. Thanks, Jack. I do. I feel like dog of no real value. Subscribe to the channel if you feel sad. All right, see you guys later. Toodles.